Hello, everyone. It's the winner of the American Crossword Puzzle Tournament of 2022, Grover Cleveland, with a message for the crybabies in the audience. You can follow Ryan O'Connor at Wrangleshank on Instagram and Twitter.
It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book.
Hola, everybody. It's your old pal, me. I'm Ryan O'Connor. And every dang day I'm trying to ink my first graphic novel, Bonehead. Right here, every day. Almost every day. Very close to every day. As close as I can muster in my bustling dang life. Let me see what's going on in the world of me. This morning, me and Mike and Liam, if any of you have seen the Nam Just show here on YouTube, that's NAHMJUST. I guess Liam got some negative comments on the most recent video, which he was really proud of. I was talking about it a few days ago here. About how his editing needs work, and I think all of that guy's negative criticism might have been solved, might have been quelled with some better editing. So we were all discussing what the problem is, but I was going to show him how I would have edited. So he's going to send me the footage, and I'm going to chop up an alternate take for him. I don't think we'll post it, but just give him some ideas. So we'll see. Because I think it was a good show, but I think it was chopped up a little funky. Okay. But that's what's going on with me. Let's see what's going on with this book. Oh, yeah. I like this page. Hopefully it goes fast. I'm going to try and knock this one out fast. I've got my Lindor linked truffles, my 70% dark chocolate balls. That's to trick myself into working. So I've heard chocolate puts you in a better mood. And I believe it. I'm a big chocolate guy anyway. So I think it just stimulates my brain. a little bit. I keep candy nearby to kind of, I don't know, I think it helps me not be all in a funk. If I'm feeling kind of miserable or tired or something and don't want to draw. Not that I'm not dying to draw this page. But you know, sometimes getting started is the hardest part. If you can beat yourself up or trick yourself into getting started, that's half the battle. Also, I gotta do something about this computer. This computer's giving me issues. I think I'm gonna start a rainy day fund for a new one. Actually, I've got another computer that I might be able to fall back on. I might not be able to, though. So we'll see. Yeah, if you saw the show the other day. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, so there was a show the other day where my computer froze in the middle of the show, and I couldn't end the show from my phone. I wonder. Yeah, because I'm logged in to my account from on my phone, but it won't let me go into the broadcast and end it. I have to like add myself. So anyway, my computer kicked me out of the broadcast, and there was like a 50-minute blank period where I thought I was filming from my phone, but I wasn't. That nose is hideous. I don't know if you can see it from there. It's real blotchy and fuzzy. Yeah, so I'm gonna patch together the footage because it was like after 50 minutes I come back. My computer finally started back up and let me back on. So I'm gonna re-upload that one with the footage patched together. I was just trying to put something together to bridge the gap. I mean, I was gonna compact it so it was a 42-minute video instead of like an hour and a half or whatever. But I was gonna put something to bridge the two pieces together, so I haven't gotten that together yet, but I'll probably be able to post that tomorrow, to re-upload that tomorrow. And I'm hoping. You know how my best laid plans tend to go. Let's see what else. I made myself half a pound of bacon this morning and some toast. That was good. Okay. Tea. Okay. What else do I have? I have some Werther's. Some Werther's caramels. So now I'm going to sound all obnoxious for the next half hour. Oh, which reminds me, I should probably bring this microphone a little closer. Also, I wanted to look into the settings of this microphone a little bit. If there are any I can adjust here on StreamYard. Let me take a look real quick. I'm just curious. Audio. Blue Snowball. What's the difference here? Stereo audio. No. I guess there are no extra settings. Okay. Just wanted to look into that. Okay. So I am inking. This is page 116. So I'm about half. I must be over halfway through the inking of this book by now. Because if this is page 116, I'm surely actually into like 130 or so pages. So I'm about halfway through inking this book. Okay. All right. So these guys find themselves in this desert. They were just teleported here by Bonehead's boss's security and scientists at the poison factory. And Bonehead doesn't know where he is. Or who this alien is. He doesn't know who this alien is. But Mr. Shivers, Bonehead's boss, seems to know. That's all I know. Ooh, it's a warm day today. 42 degrees. It's good enough for me right now. I'll take it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh. I drew this late last night, inked and colored it this morning. And that's what I posted today. Just some old mustachioed man. Kind of determined to get back and stay back on the daily drawing stuff. The daily sketchbook drawings. On top of daily pages. I'm also kicking around ideas for future comics. Like, I think I'm going to pick up an old one that I started as my next comic when this one's done, which is going to be a ways away. Because I have to color and letter and... Well, first of all, I have to figure out what I'm scanning these pages on. Because I don't have a scanner that will scan 11 by 17 pages yet. Now, I could take them down to like a FedEx office or something. I'm pretty sure. And scan all 230 pages over time. And I don't know what that would cost or how that operation would work, but I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility. But I'm trying to find me a large format scanner at a decent price range. But then, yeah, I gotta scan them all, color them all. I've got half the book to ink still, and then what? I've got to letter it, do all the word balloons, and actually, I think I should place the lettering in before I color it and flat it. Or let's see. Place the lettering. Get it colored. Then I don't know. Because there's some pages I need to make room for the lettering, so I want to do that first. Because there are a couple pages where some panels, they fill up too much of the panel with the art, and I'll have to shrink down the art to make room for the word bubbles. So I gotta do some digital replanning of certain panels. Because I've seen a couple pages throughout the book, maybe 2 or 3 for sure, but where the character just fills the whole panel. I'm like, I know they've got dialogue there, but there is no room for dialogue. So I'll have to shrink some stuff down. Not a whole lot, I don't think. Here we go. Crooked tie. On that Just podcast, though, I gotta jump in and turn my personality on. You know what? It wouldn't hurt here either. I should wake up. Hey everybody, it's the Ink the Book show on a Friday morning. No, it's afternoon. What a schlub. Okay, it's the Zoo Crew here on Ink the Book show on a Friday afternoon. Rocking you through the weekend. Here's Hooty and the Blowfish with their lead single, Big Country. I don't know what Hooty and the Blowfish does off the top of my head. But they certainly don't do Big Country's hit single, Big Country. That's Big Country. Hooty. My name is Hooty. These are my blowfish. This is our song. It goes like this. What in the world kind of band name is Hooty and the Blowfish? Hooty Blowfish. I don't know. Popeye's spinach. Tea. Okay. Speaking of which, I'm probably going to want to heat up some more of that in a moment. I'll gauge it off the next sip. I think after the next sip, I'll run out and hit the button to heat up more water. I'm also going to send that link. Dang it. To just Mike and Liam, even though I think they're both at work. We'll see. They seem to tend to come on. They tend to be more likely to come on if I send them the message directly, or send them the link directly instead of to the group with all my siblings. But like I say, I think they're at their day jobs. Keep on a rockin', rockin' me, baby. What does he mean by that? I guess I know what he means by that. Okay. I didn't realize I wasn't on all. I mean, I was, but I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to how I was presenting the panel. Here's that. This guy's got a butt on his shirt. I mean, a butte on his shirt. And a song in his heart. What if he was singing right here? He's not. Bunch of dirty rocks. Just like in my shoes? I don't know. If you don't want dirty rocks in my shoes, you clean them. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. My brain's on automatic autopilot. That was a Dunkin' Donut commercial scored by my favorite band, They Might Be Giants. They did that whole series of America Runs on Dunkin' commercials. So there were all those jingles that were coming out over the course of a few years. I think it was like 2011 through 2013 or something like that. Probably. Maybe earlier than that, I don't know. Yeah, but it was probably earlier than that. It's also probably a longer period than that. They did a lot of those. They did about 30 of those that slowly trickled out over a handful of years. Pardon me. Okay. "35 minutes, I got 2 panels down. Just 2 more to go." That'd be cool if I could finish before 2:30. It is what? 1:41. I don't need to finish before 2:30, but that would be ideal. That would make me happy. Okay. You know what I heard? I heard that Batman movie was really good. The one with the vampire guy is the Batman. That was some creative casting. No, I heard he was pretty like when he first talks and appears as Bruce Wayne or Batman or whatever. Like it's like they were a little nervous that he wouldn't be able to pull it off, and then he did. I heard there were good performances all around on that cast throughout that movie. So I might consider seeing that. I heard 2 people say it was really good online so far. One I don't necessarily trust. The other I want to say I trust. Now it looks a little too gritty for my liking. Like those Christian Bale Batmans. They were a little too they took themselves a little too seriously for my taste. There was some good stuff about them. But it was a little too in the infamous words of the Joker. Like, why so serious? But that was my concern with this new one too. It's like, how's a kid supposed to watch this movie? I want to be a kid watching this movie. I don't want to have to put my politician cap on and I don't know. I just feel like I don't even remember. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I just feel like it was a little too serious and not as fun for me to watch large chunks of those movies. I liked that Two-Face was in it. Two-Face was alive for... Okay, not Two-Face was alive, but Two-Face was a character for all of 2 minutes in that movie, right? And then he was dead. I thought that was kind of lame. About as realistic as Two-Face gets, but... not much of an adversary for Batman, right? And then I liked that the Scarecrow was in it. He was always one of my favorites as a kid. Was it McFarlane? Someone put out a series back in the day called Legends of Batman Toys. and I had a Scarecrow one and I had a Bane one. This is back in like 2001 that I got those. And they were really cool. They were real slick. Oh, let's see. I sent my link to my buddies, and then my roommate responds with an image of a PlayStation 2 saying, "The PlayStation 2 turns 22 years old today." And some facts about it. I don't care. Okay, what was I doing? Legends of Batman. Yeah, Legends of Batman toys. Oh, we had that Batman too. There's like a green a green and gold suited Batman that we had. Oh, I also had this blue and silver cyborg Batman. And I also had Buccaneer Batman. I love this line. We might have had that Catwoman too. I think we had that Catwoman too. We had Nightwing. I didn't realize we had that much from this line. I don't see the two favorites of mine that were the Scarecrow and Bane, though. Those were the big ones. It was also like the first I'd heard of Bane was that toy. Oh, no, because that movie with Uma Thurman was out by that point, I'm pretty sure. That was the first I'd heard of Bane. It's probably the first everybody heard of Bane. Oh, some friend I am. Drawing it all off screen. Oh, so I've been watching the Wonder Years again. I'm watching the end of it. Or I thought it ended with season 5, but I think there might be a 6th season. I'm on season 5 though. Anyway, I was posting that image that I drew today. onto Twitter and stuff, and I saw an ad with both Fred Savage, who's the star of the Wonder Years, and his brother Ben Savage, who's the star of Boy Meets World, which was big in my house when it was airing. I've probably seen every episode of that show, or very close to it. It was kind of, I think that show was wrapping up just before we got our first DVR, our first iteration of DVR stuff. Or either that, or it was right around the same time. But so it was like old school watching. You had to catch it when it was on, but it was always on. But anyway, this commercial that came on, it was the two of them sitting around talking about some new goldfish. It was clearly a Super Bowl commercial, you know. The Super Bowl was cashing in hard on 90s nostalgia this year. But I thought that was kind of cool. But also, I was like, man, I hate feeling like everything I do on the internet talks to each other. You know what I mean? It's just a little unpleasant to me. Because it doesn't feel like tailored experiences as much as it takes me out of the thing and just makes me feel a little yucky. You know what I mean? It's like all these companies, these tech companies, trying to get you to get in your head and market to you. It's just more off-putting than it makes me want to buy anything. So it's like I watch Wonder Years on Hulu. Guess what Twitter's going to show me? A Fred Savage commercial. So I'll buy Pepperidge Farm. Well, I got news for you, Twitter. I don't do what Paul Rudd tells me to. Which is my way of saying I never feel very influenced by commercials. But have you noticed lately, Twitter and Facebook and Instagram mostly Facebook and Instagram right now. I think. I forget. But it's like all these social media things, it's like lately, like 2 posts of something you follow, like a friend of yours or an artist you follow or something. It'll be like 2 posts that you physically clicked on to follow, right? And then a suggested thing, and then an ad, another suggested thing, a post that you follow, suggested thing, something you follow, suggestion, ad. It's the stuff that I actually subscribe to and clicked on is fewer and further between, like obnoxiously so. It's ridiculous. It's like, yeah, no, it is on Twitter. It is on Twitter. Like everything is maybe, yeah, I'm getting so much suggestions. I started following like some classic artists. I started following William Bouguereau. It's like an automated, like it posts a bunch of artwork by Bouguereau on Twitter. And then I think I followed Michelangelo. And I followed MC Escher. But now I get so many suggestions for other artists. Like Bouguereau also follows Da Vinci. Bouguereau also follows, Salvador Dali. MC Escher follows Salvador Dali. This person follows that. This person follows that. This follows that. Add. That one I follow. That one I follow. Michelangelo follows. That's an ad. That's a follow. I follow. Suggestion. Me. Suggestion. Add. Me. Me. Add. Me. Suggestion. Me. Suggestion. Me. Add. It's like, come on, I don't care. Like, I know what I like. Or if I don't know what I like, maybe I can look into, like, can't you have a section without rubbing it in my face? Oh, and did you see this thing on, what was it? Well, let me see. I want to finish this page pretty quickly. There's some, like, new YouTube thing where for popular content on YouTube for some people with low follower counts or something, they were going to make it, like, put it behind, like, a paywall or something. Like, or I don't know about a paywall. That's what somebody made it sound like, but they were going to make it so you had to, like, subscribe to their channel or whatever to see the content. And it just has like a gray box on it that says this video is popular due to low content history or whatever. some weird phrasing. We'd like you to subscribe to this follower to broaden their audience. But I don't know, it just seems like strange. They're just withholding people's content. You know what I mean? One of my roommates just got home. I know. My glasses hit the camera. I'm reminding myself of Mac from Always Sunny. When he's doing his karate. Okay, we're almost there. Oh yeah, I finished my cup of tea and I never started that other one. That's okay. Am I on screen? Barely. Black pants. Bonehead's pants were inspired by Camp Lazlo. I thought it because it was so much simpler than the previous characters I was working with, who had they had jeans and these kind of elaborate shoes. Where I was like, I should do a character with real simple pants and feet, because that seemed to be what I spent the most time drawing on those other characters. And then the time came to animate Bonehead, and make him walk, and it was like, oof. No, it wasn't that bad once I realized don't color in the legs black until you've finished animating the line work, right? But I got nervous when it came time to animate him walking, because I was like, I won't be able to tell his legs apart. So if you don't know, there is an animated Bonehead cartoon on this channel. It's the Bonehead Pilot is the name of it. It's maybe I think it's from like the end of January on my channel. Well, if you're watching this on Twitch, I don't think it'll be up there, but on YouTube at Wrangle Shank, on the Wrangle Shank channel, it's the Bonehead Pilot video. There's a 16-minute cartoon. It's not the exact same story as this book. In fact, it's not this story at all, but it's kind of like a different, it's just a different story about Bonehead struggling as a, he's struggling to with living on his own. Like, I was gonna have like his parents be a presence if I made like further episodes. And it was kind of inspired by Rocco's Modern Life a little bit, in that it's like I didn't realize it when I was watching it so much, but in this book I kind of realized that kind of the premise in Rocco is he had just moved to the United States to live on his own, and so like he's kind of like learning all this stuff as a fish out of water, like how to, like, garbage day is a very dangerous day. And it's like it's kind of like about him struggling to be an adult on his own. Now, I never really exactly picked that up watching the show, but it kind of inspired me to do that with Bonehead a little bit. Mhm, 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 mhm. You'll see if you watch the cartoon. It's I was trying to make it feel as much like Rocco or SpongeBob as I could. I don't know. It was in a lot of ways very inspired by stuff like that, or Ren and Stimpy a little bit. I wasn't quite going for Ren and Stimpy as much as I was Rocco and SpongeBob, but that was kind of what I saw in Bonehead as I was approaching that. It was like it kind of should feel kind of like that. There's even a bus driver in the cartoon that is very reminiscent of a bus driver in an episode of Rocco. It was like based on my memory of that bus driver in that episode. But I deliberately didn't go watch that cartoon, so I was trying not to rip it off too directly. But if it reminds you of that, that's kind of what I was going for. But if you watch that cartoon, I like that character so much. He's like he just wants to keep everybody together it's like a tour of France that they're on. And then Rocco wanders away and this bus driver is just freaking out about it because everybody's supposed to stay together on the tour and he's lost a guy. So he's chasing Rocco all over town, all over Paris. Number 37! Voiced by Tom Kenny. And then Heifer's gonna leave the bus to go find him, to find Rocco. And the bus driver's like, "Where do you think you're going? Stop!" And Heifer's like slowly backing out of the bus or something. I haven't seen it in a while now, but I watched it after I finished that scene, I think. And that was already 2 years ago. Or so. 2 or 3 years ago. But funny stuff. Man, time won't stop moving, will it? 2 or 3 years ago? Yeah, it was definitely 2019 when I was animating that scene.
I haven't authorized you to leave this bus.
No, but my bus driver, his voice, if you watch that cartoon, his voice was inspired by David Herman, who plays the Michael Bolton character in Office Space. He also he does a lot of voices on Futurama and Disenchantment, and what else? I've heard him. He's Chickenfoot and probably a bunch of other characters on Invader Zim. He's I'm trying to think. I feel like there's something else with a lot of David Herman. But he's a great voice actor. Oh, obviously King of the Hill, because he worked on Office Space, which is also Mike Judge.
Where do you think you're going? I haven't authorized you to leave this bus.
I don't know.
Number 37. Number 37.
If you want me to stop talking about it, all you have to do is say... No, I'm just kidding. I'm almost done with this page. Let's see. I need to see this on camera. Gives me a better idea of what looks like it needs some extra loving. I need some loving, some turtle doving, to dry the ocean of tears running down my spine. They say loose lips, fast hips, brass bandbands, sign that reads nobody rides for free. There's more to that. Well, I need some kissing, 'cause I know you're missing. You know, I know you're listening to all the radios that tune in to read my mind. That's an old They Might Be Giants dial-a-song track. Which, if you ever hear it, it's called I Need Some Lovin'. It was on their little phone machine in the 80s or 90s. Where if you called it this number, it used to be 718-387-6962, and now it's 844-718. No, 844-387-6962. So if you call it 844-387-6962, you'll get a They Might Be Giants song. But they started that in the 80s in Brooklyn. And this was a track that was never released otherwise. But you can find them on YouTube and stuff now. And you're familiar with They Might Be Giants. You'll recognize the bridge to that song is the same. It's similar to the bridge in their song. What am I thinking? Lie Still Little Bottle on their second album, Lincoln. Okay, that's enough. They Might Be Giants nerdiness. We did page 116, everybody. It's done. So come back tomorrow for a new page, and you'll be sorry you did. This has been Ink the Book Show with me, Ryan O'Connor. 25 hours a day, 6 days a week. More They Might Be Giants nerdiness. Goodbye.